Hello, my name is Haitham Amin. I go by Sam. I'm the principal attorney here at Amin Law in San Francisco, California. Today, I will talk to you about what happens if you miss your court date for an eviction. What happens if you miss your court date for eviction? Generally, when you do not appear in court, the judge rules against you by default. Next, the judgment is signed by the judge, stamped by the court, or alternatively notarized and sent to you by mail. You then have a certain period of time, usually 10 days from the court date, to either file a defense or comply with the conditions set forth in the judgment. Most likely you'll be evicted from the unit in order to pay any rent you may owe, plus court costs, assessment fees, etc. How to file a defense if you feel you're being evicted unfairly? Well, you may file to set aside the judgment. At this point, it is wise to get legal assistance. You are required to have a lawyer, which definitely helps ensure you fill out the forms correctly and build a solid defense. If you think you can't afford legal assistance, you should call your local bar association or ask the court for a referral for a low cost or even free legal representation. At this point, you and your lawyer can file the proper paperwork stating why you missed the court date and present your defense to the judge. Understand that filing these papers does not necessarily stop the eviction process. The court still has to evaluate the request and notify you whether or not additional hearing will be set and if there's anything additional you and your lawyer need to do. What if you received an eviction notice for a non-payment of rent, but you paid in full before the court date? If your landlord showed up to court and you didn't, it is possible that the landlord did not tell the court you have paid your rent. In this case, a judgment would still be filed against you and you could still be evicted. Retain your receipts and seek legal counsel to avoid wrongful conviction. Do not assume that because you made a payment, the eviction process will come to a halt. However, you'll be cleared of charges when you appear in court with the receipt of payment. What if you did not pay rent due to a lack of repairs? You will need to check your local legislations, but generally speaking, it is not acceptable by law to withhold rent payment due to a lack of maintenance. Alternatively, when you present your case at your trial, you may ask the court to reduce the amount you owe. Until a judge orders reimbursements, you are liable for the amount stated in your lease agreement. If you have made any repairs yourself, be sure to bring the receipts with you to court. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you can share it. Of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.